Morning to everybody. To all the new hires, just got hired, good morning. And to all the ones that been here 2 years and under 2 years. I will be conducting the safety meeting this morning. And the topic this morning is going to be about waste management's life critical rules. We all need to learn these rules and implement them and get them in our mind because these rules are important. The reason why I decided to speak about the life critical rules is because it seems as if we have a problem when it comes down to maintaining and abiding by rules. But in order to be successful in life, then we will have to maintain and abide by rules. You will have to have rules in your marriage in order for your marriage to last. And you also will have to have rules in your household because the rules are the foundation of the home. And without rules, you don't have a foundation in your home. And a house without a foundation will sooner or later come tumbling down.
Yes, sir.
That is why we need rules in the workplace. Because if a company did not have any rules, if a company did not have any guidelines, then sooner or later that company will come tumbling down. Waste management have implemented 10 life critical rules for us to maintain and abide by. But oftentimes when it comes to rules, I would say we as a whole, we become a complaining people. And it reminds me about God's chosen people, the children of Israel. See, it was a time when the children of Israel was in bondage and slavery for 400 years in Egypt under the leadership of Pharaoh. And God told Moses to go tell Pharaoh to let my people go. And after Moses led the children of Israel out of bondage, they was on their journey for about 3 months before they came to a mountain called Mount Sinai. And God called Moses up to the top of the mountain. And Moses stayed up there and communicated with God for 40 days and for 40 nights. And God carved the 10 commandments in stone with his own finger, which are God's life critical rules. And the reason why I say that they are God's life critical rules is because the only way to break God's rules if you will have to sin against God. And the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life. And the gift from God is nobody other than Jesus Christ. So in other words, we will have to accept the gift from God in order to maintain and abide by God's life critical rules. Jesus died. Jesus went in the grave. Jesus came back up out of the grave with all power in his hands so that we may have an everlasting life. So if we maintain and abide by God's life critical rules, it will give us life after death. And even waste management, life critical rules are for our own benefit. Because in reality, these life critical rules was implemented after a driver had lost his life or was the cause of somebody else losing their life because of negligence. But we have the opportunity today to be proactive by not making the same mistake that is life critical to us. That is why we need to learn these rules so that we will be able to maintain and abide by them on a daily basis. You see, our loved ones are looking for us to return home when we come to work. Let us apply these life critical rules and be safe today. I will never bag a vehicle while someone is on the riding steps. I will never bag a dual drive vehicle from the right side without the proper camera, mirrors, and monitors. I would never exceed the speed limit posted or set by policy for school zones, riding steps, and stand up right side driving. I will always safely secure the vehicle. I will always comply with the seatbelt rules. I will never zigzag. I will never double side unless approved by DM and specific conditions are met. I will never modify or disable any equipment safety devices. I will always comply with the tip flow work face rules. And I will always apply the parking brakes when exiting the vehicle. And there you have it, Waste Management's 10 life critical rules. Let us apply these rules and be safe. And I thank you all for listening.
Right,
May each and every one of you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Amen. Amen.
I hear you, Rap.
100.
That's right.
You got the groove.